Alright, she's back home, which is awesome. She's did a bit of an exhaust check and all that stuff, which is awesome. So jobs, a few jobs to do. So leak on the transmission line, which I've got to get fixed. So I've got to make the flare bigger on the end. Put the new belts on there. Now that the basics are done. And I've got to line the power steering a little bit better. The space is too wrong. The space is not quite right, so I've got to trim that a little bit. So belts, easy. Yep, just got to do a small bit of repair on that. The little sensor, so I think it's still weeping a tiny bit. Anyway, let's talk about the headers. Look at them. Shiny, pretty headers. Look at that. Aren't they cool? This side's even better. You can see them better from this side. Yeah. There's the headers. Lovely. Very shiny. So there's stainless steel super shiny headers, which is cool. So it just sort of adds a nice little bit of flavour to the engine bay, in my opinion. Which is what I wanted. So yeah. So once I give it a good clean up and all that, it'll look much nicer, of course. But at the moment it's a bit dirty from sitting around for a couple of weeks. And the stickers and all that stuff, I've got to do all that stuff on. So yeah, so running through the jobs. I'm going to do the mechanical stuff first. Get those couple of mechanical issues done. I've got to set up the breather lines properly into the air cleaner, so I've got to do that for the rego inspection. So I've got all the kit and all that ready to go for that. So that and that should be about it for the mechanical side of it. So yeah, and then I'm gonna get the insulation in through here, which is good. So I'll get all that done. I'll rip that old seat out, insulate all that, get the floor in. I've got to just run the wires properly, which is easy enough, easy job. Run them into the boot, tied it all up, zip tie it all up. Yeah, then the floor, and then I'll set the radio mounts on all that up first, because I need to know that before I do anything else. So I'll get that done, and then I'll get on with getting some doors on, I suppose. Get all the door alignments and all that done. So that's going to be entertaining, I'm sure. Doors, and then I'll get the boot done after that. I'll get the speakers in. Get the speakers sitting there ready to rock and roll. Yeah, so boot. I've got to paint these things too. I've got to paint the boot arms. I forgot about that. That'll be done tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, I'll get the bonnet on. I'll get the guards on first, but the guards have got to go on with the electric aerial setup, so I've got to get all that done in one hit. After the front doors and all that, and then the bonnet can go in there last. I'll chuck the windscreen wiper setup in there. And then just start to do all the little jobs, all the little bits of trim and everything like that. I'll get all the wiring and get all the lights on. Yeah, so it's fair scope, fair bit of work, but it's all good. Yeah, and then spoiler and whatever else I need to do. Yeah, I'm sure the checklist is long, but I've been hanging out for this part. This is great. This is great. To make a car back to where it should be. So yeah, super happy with that. Anyway, so work, weekend. Not there yet, but I still got another day of work tomorrow, but I'll get stuck into it tomorrow afternoon and go hard. But tonight I'm resting. Got stuff on tonight, and then tomorrow afternoon it'll be game on. Flat out. I'll try and get as much done as I can, and then I'll just do the rest of it in dribs and drabs during the week. So yeah, it's cool. So the seats are done. I'll show you the seats, I suppose. Just give me a sec. Oh man, such a long walk from shed to shed. The seats are sitting there ready to go. So I've got the seat covers on them at the moment because I want to look after all the material. So all the sides are on, all that done. So they're all pretty, all the covers. All those sides, I've had to fix up these little side bits, which everyone has to when they take them off. They seem to break every single time. This one I've had to repair that little thing in here, and then I've just had to fix the actual bit that goes in there. So that's been glued at the moment. Yeah, so seat covers, these are just the covers. So these are obviously not the Sierra Tan, the Sierra Tan's under it. So yeah, they're all backs, they're all ready to go. They've got all the covers on, ready to rock and roll. Trims, sitting there ready to go. Other than that, yeah, he's just putting shit together. No worries.
Cool. Done.
I'll update as I go.